Hello, I want to give you an update. Last week I shared that we had a big announcement we had to make at the church. We are giving up this sanctuary space that we meet in regularly on Sundays to go to a smaller space that better fits our congregation size and I think better fits our mission, where it'll be more community-based and less kind of top-down authority or performance-centric of a mission. We can talk about that later. I want to talk about how I learned to communicate big changes like this. What I found out, I told a few people ahead of time to kind of test what they would think. I realized that when you talk about big change, people want to know the details. Certain people do. The people that are concerned about the change want to know the plan, want to know all the details. I don't have all the details worked out, so what I need to give them is a realistic plan and a realistic timeline for how things are going to work, how we're going to put this all together, and then a little bit of the vision to let them know that we've got an idea. But the feedback that I heard from the first few people that I shared, or they didn't tell me this, but all their questions were about how are we going to keep things the same. I'm much more excited about where we're going in the future, the new opportunities and new possibilities that go that are now opened up by moving this change. But of course, I've had months to think about this. They're just hearing about it now. What they need to know is the plan, the timeline. They need to have confidence that it's well thought through. And then I've got to vary. Some people really like dreaming. Some people have no attachment to the space. I can dream with them and I think it's safe. And others I think would really like to more voice their concerns, their opinions. Well, how will we do this? How will we do that? Have you thought of this? We'll need to do that. And let them talk through. Still give them the vision, because you've got to let them know that we're actually going somewhere and that we're not just moving backwards, that there really are some positives. But those people are probably not going to hear positive excitement. They're probably going to hear, some optimist that's not connected to reality. So I'm trying to balance, set a little bit of the dream and the mission, the things I'm excited for, while letting the entire church know that I recognize the difficulty in this change. How it went, we were able to share with various community groups, various service teams. So I think probably about half to 3/4 of the church actually knew what I was going to announce on Sunday. It wasn't a big surprise for others, but we got a lot of positive feedback. Several people said, I don't really care where you go. We're committed to the mission of this church and we want to see it move forward. There's a few people that we heard that have a little bit more concerns, and I'm thinking they're probably still committed to us. It's more their personality, but I'm not naive. I think a few people probably will leave just because this is such a massive transition for us. But I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that we can keep everyone together and that we'll all find our role and we'll all find our place in this new space that we have, this new mission. I'm excited about it. We'll have more videos about what we're gaining, what the benefits are, maybe next time. But those are the lessons I learned about how to communicate massive change.